Hey everyone. I lost the website where I found the robot voice I used in my opinion video, so this might sound a little different. So in this video I'll talk about my favorite boy group members. It was a difficult task to say the least, because I often like a group just because I love the overall feel they give off. I will talk more about some groups if I have more to say, but these are all in a random order. I will soon make another video where I'll discuss my favorite girl groups as well. Please enjoy, and if you like what you see/hear, why not add a comment? I really like reading the comments of my videos, and if you're lucky I might comment back. Before I quit Instagram I spammed comments in his photos way too much. I also have a thing for leaders and rappers. I think JinJin became my first real ASTRO bias because I just love his rapping so much. Some male rappers have a very aggressive style, and although I generally like that, I also like JinJin's sort of low-key flow. His tone is also very pleasant. Although I also love Rocky's lines, especially in the earlier songs. JinJin wins just barely. His solo track was really good and I played it on loop for a long time. Bonus points for his skills in playing the drums, and an extra award for a cute smile. Rocky was my first bias because I fell in love with him when listening to Confession for the first time. I watched his dance covers and I swear that boy is talented. And look at the charisma in All Night. I just can't leave Sanhu out. I have realized his charm just recently. Of course I have always liked his evil Mac image but never thought too much about it. Sanhu was the first liner I quote-unquote knew, so it made me relate to him better. And imagine how happy I was to see MG and Sanhu in a show together. I never watched it because I couldn't find English subs, but the thought is so heartwarming. I started writing this actual bias list maybe 2 months ago, when I had just barely started watching Monster X-Ray, and back then I knew nothing about the members. Other than that there was a super muscle guy and another super muscle guy and 2 awesome rappers, a mean king and the 2 who I always forgot about. But then, oh my god, then do you know the feeling when you just look at someone or listen to a certain song or do something that makes your heart flutter and your legs start to feel weak? That is exactly how I feel whenever I listen to Monster X's music, watch those crazy Vine/meme compilations, or just see a photo of them. Curse you Google Photos. I swear I tried to choose just one bias and one bias wrecker, but I honestly have so much I love about all of them I just can't. At the moment I think I am the most in love with either Kihyun or Minhyuk. If I remember right, back when I was playing Hero on loop, maybe in like early 2017, I liked them the best. Kihyun is relatable and has amazing vocals, and Minhyuk might be the one who makes me crack up the most, although Joohyun is very good at that as well. I also find I am super funny and adorable, and he is seriously one of the best rappers K-pop has ever seen. I like everyone in Day 6 a lot. Sunjin's voice fits their style so well and he's hilarious. Dawn makes me want to adopt him, and Young K is sometimes annoying but that's what makes him so funny. J is I don't even know. One moment he is making the weirdest of faces and then he's being the coolest person alive. Like, don't get me wrong, he's brilliant. Now, what comes to Wonpil, I admit he has stolen my heart. At first I didn't get anything he was doing, but he must have shot me with a Cupid's arrow. He's super weird and random at times, and the gap between his behavior on stage and elsewhere is so big it's confusing, but I find him very adorable either way. Winner is the type of group you like as the whole group. My heart usually skips a beat for Huni, but in all honesty all 4 members are so unique and talented it feels wrong to choose one bias. Of course having a bias doesn't mean you neglect everyone else, but especially in Winner's case it makes me feel unloyal. Their overall image is strongly built around the four of them, and if you want to choose one, you automatically have to take all of them. And I am not mad about it. I feel like there isn't enough SUP content out there, and I feel like I am not even qualified as a fan. I was devastated when I learned they had been to Stockholm, which is only a short flight away from my home. Because I haven't been able to find a lot of content with subtitles, and because my Korean studies aren't in good shape because of other things, I don't know a whole lot about the members. But I have to say, Jeong, you had my heart the moment I saw him in Nothing Better. I am so torn between N and Ravi. I can't. N has my sympathies as the leader, and he has made laugh million times in one variety show episode. I remember a friend of mine complaining one of her bias group's members having to go to the military, and I didn't really get it, but now I understand how sad it feels. My love for Ravi once reached the point I failed every try not to fangirl/fanboy challenge because the amount of internal screaming is greater than my self-control. Hyuk is a wild card. I can't say I even know that much about him, but something about him is very intriguing. The time before Take Me Higher was my strongest A.C.E standing period. Jason rings a very loud bell, so I think Byung-kwon was my favorite at the time. I was very excited about their newest comeback, Undercover is Awesome, and in the process I kinda sneaked back into the fandom. They are all very well rounded and even, but at the moment I am a hesitant WoW stan. Dunno why, but he catches my eye the most. I know I am not a certified ARMY anymore, but I might as well say something about BTS too. My history of BTS biases goes J-Hope Suga, J-Hope Jin, V, J-Hope and RM. I was a loyal J-Hope stan for the longest time. I don't know how I switched to RM, but when I did, I simply fell in love with him. Of course, I had been a very dedicated Hello Project fan for a while, but RM is my first real celebrity crush. I actually planned a video where I explained a dream I had about him. It was simply about me cooking him lunch at my place, and at the end he told me life is good as long as you take the time to enjoy it. If that isn't the most heartwarming dream, I don't know what is. I also had a dream where I was in a car crash with Suga, but that was super weird. And just for the record, I really love Jin. I love his jokes. I love his voice. Seriously, he has the most beautiful voice. He is also very handsome. And did I say his jokes already? Alrighty then, I hope you all enjoyed yourself, and I'd love to hear your biases as well. Also, feel free to check out my K-pop opinions video. I think you might find it interesting. I guess that's it for today. See you soon. Oh, and just a quick reminder. Please be careful and remember to stretch your neck, shoulders, arms and back if you spend a lot of time on your phone or your computer, because my neck suddenly started cramping in the morning after editing this video for an entire day. Also remember to drink a lot of water, because not only will it make you healthier, but your skin will also be glowing. Okay, goodbye.